The battlefields of Ukraine have become a testing ground for some of the most advanced missile systems ever developed. As warfare evolves in 2025, missiles have become the decisive factor in determining control over land, sea, and air. From high-precision tactical missiles to hypersonic nuclear weapons, the conflict in Ukraine has been reshaped by devastating firepower. But which missiles are truly changing the course of the war? Today, we examine the top devastating missiles that are changing the course of the Ukraine war in 2025. 1. Oreshnik Missile, Russia's stealthy precision weapon. As the war in Ukraine intensifies, Russia has deployed one of its most advanced and secretive missile systems, the Oreshnik. This stealthy and highly precise tactical strike weapon is specifically designed for deep penetration missions, capable of destroying bunkers, fortifications, and high-value enemy targets with surgical accuracy. Measuring 6.2 meters, 20.3 feet, in length with a diameter of 0.6 meters, 2 feet, the Oreshnik missile is compact yet extremely powerful. It boasts a range of up to 500 kilometers, 310 miles, allowing Russian forces to strike deep behind enemy lines while remaining undetected. What makes the Oreshnik so dangerous is its ability to evade enemy defenses. Unlike traditional cruise missiles, it employs low-altitude flight paths and terrain-hugging maneuvers, making it difficult for radar systems to detect until it's too late. On September 18, 2024, a devastating Oreshnik strike hit a Ukrainian command center in Kharkiv, eliminating key military personnel. The missile reportedly followed a zigzag approach, avoiding multiple interception attempts before striking the target with less than a 3-meter margin of error. This single attack disrupted Ukrainian counteroffensives in the region for weeks. The Oreshnik is also capable of carrying multi-warhead payloads, including high-explosive, bunker-busting, and even electronic warfare warheads. This versatility makes it a strategic weapon that can cripple critical infrastructure, disrupt military operations, and even neutralize key defense systems. Despite Ukraine's growing air defense capabilities, intercepting an Oreshnik missile remains a major challenge. Its advanced flight control system allows it to perform unpredictable movements mid-air, reducing the effectiveness of standard anti-missile interceptors. As the war continues into 2025, Ukraine and its Western allies are racing to develop countermeasures against Oreshnik. Electronic warfare systems, AI-enhanced radars, and advanced interceptors are being tested. But for now, Oreshnik remains one of the most lethal and unpredictable threats on the battlefield. With its combination of stealth, precision, and maneuverability, the Oreshnik missile is redefining modern warfare. Whether Ukraine can adapt fast enough to counter this new Russian weapon remains one of the most pressing questions of this conflict. 2. Taurus KEPD 350, Germany's long-range assassin. In the ever-evolving battlefield of Ukraine, Germany's Taurus KEPD 350 has emerged as one of the most feared weapons in Ukraine's long-range arsenal. Designed for high-precision deep-strike missions, this missile can devastate Russian command centers, supply lines, and strategic infrastructure from over 500 kilometers, 310 miles, away. At 5.1 meters, 16.7 feet, long and weighing 1,400 kilograms, 3,086 pounds, Taurus is a maneuverable, terrain-following cruise missile. Flying at low altitudes, it weaves through valleys, forests, and urban landscapes, making it extremely difficult for Russian air defense systems to detect and intercept. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles, Taurus employs a combination of stealth and unpredictable flight patterns to slip past enemy defenses. It is equipped with a penetrating warhead, capable of tearing through bunkers, hardened command centers, and key enemy fortifications. One of the most devastating uses of Taurus took place in November 2024, when Ukrainian forces launched a high-stakes mission to cripple Russia's vital Crimean supply routes. The target? The Tomahawk Bridge, a critical artery supplying Russian troops in southern Ukraine. In a covert nighttime operation, Ukrainian Su-24M bombers, flying at extremely low altitudes, launched multiple Taurus missiles toward the Tomahawk Bridge. As the missiles approached, Russian air defenses were completely unaware of the impending strike. The first missile struck with pinpoint accuracy, severely damaging the bridge's support structure. Moments later, the second Taurus hit, collapsing a section of the bridge into the waters below. Russian military convoys carrying reinforcements were left stranded, cutting off a crucial supply line to the occupied territories. The Tomahawk Bridge strike was not just a tactical victory. It was a strategic blow to Russia's logistics, delaying troop movements and resupply efforts for weeks. This mission demonstrated the lethal effectiveness of Taurus, proving that Ukraine now possessed the ability to strike deep into Russian-held territory with surgical precision Russia quickly realized the threat posed by the Taurus missile. In response, Moscow ordered the rapid deployment of additional S-400 missile defense batteries in Crimea and surrounding regions, hoping to mitigate further Ukrainian deep strikes. But despite Russia's countermeasures, Ukraine's ability to launch Taurus missiles from unpredictable locations using advanced mission planning and GPS guidance has kept these missile strikes highly effective. Beyond bridges and military bases, Taurus is now being considered for targeting Russian naval assets, particularly in Sevastopol, the headquarters of the Russian Black Sea Fleet. If successful, it could deal a severe blow to Russia's dominance in the region. As Ukraine continues to receive new shipments of Taurus missiles, the question remains, will Russia find a way to counter this deadly long-range assassin? Or will Taurus continue to tip the scales in Ukraine's favor? 3. Tomahawk, America's legendary missile. Tomahawk, the symbol of precision warfare, with a range of over 2,500 kilometers, capable of striking deep into enemy territory. In 2025, it plays a crucial role in Ukraine's long-range strike strategy. Flying at low altitudes to evade radar, Tomahawk uses GPS and terrain contour mapping to penetrate Russian defenses. Its speed, precision, and stealth make it nearly impossible to intercept. The Sevastopol naval base, the heart of Russia's Black Sea Fleet, was a critical strategic target. With Tomahawk, Ukraine could strike deep into enemy lines. In minutes, over a dozen Tomahawk missiles rained down on Sevastopol, destroying warships, air defenses, and supply depots. A Karakurt-class corvette was obliterated before it could launch a counterattack. Sevastopol fell. Russia scrambled to reinforce its Black Sea defenses, but the damage was irreversible. Ukraine expanded its campaign, targeting Russian command centers, fuel depots, and key transportation hubs. Moscow intensified electronic warfare efforts, but Tomahawk remained one step ahead. With new shipments of Tomahawk missiles arriving, the question remains, can Russia find a way to counter this legendary weapon, or will the war continue to shift in Ukraine's favor? 4. LORA, Israel's deep strike missile. Ukraine's long-range strike arsenal has a new powerhouse, the LORA missile. Developed by Israel Aerospace Industries, this high-precision ballistic missile delivers devastating strikes deep behind enemy lines. At 5.2 meters long and carrying a 570-kilogram warhead, LORA can strike targets up to 400 kilometers away with pinpoint accuracy, making it one of the deadliest missiles in Ukraine's arsenal. Unlike cruise missiles, LORA's quasi-ballistic flight makes interception nearly impossible. Using satellite-guided precision, it can neutralize key targets like command centers and supply hubs. April 2025, a single LORA strike on a Russian ammunition depot in Luhansk triggered a chain reaction, destroying thousands of tons of munitions and crippling artillery operations for weeks. In response, Russia rushed to reinforce its air defenses, deploying more S-300 and Panzer S-1 systems. Yet, LORA's speed and precision continue to outmatch their countermeasures. June 2025, Ukraine uses LORA to sever a critical supply route in Melitopol, disrupting Russian logistics and forcing costly delays. Despite Russia's efforts to counter it with electronic warfare, LORA's precision strikes continue to shift the battlefield in Ukraine's favor. With more LORA missiles arriving from Western allies, one question remains. Can Russia stop this game-changing weapon, or will it further dismantle Moscow's war efforts? If you enjoyed this video, take a second to hit the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next exciting videos.